Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm jumping straight on into the cleaning, and all of the stuff I'm showing you right now is all of the messes in my front entryway because that's where I am starting. I'm going to do my house from front to back. That way I can get as much cleaning motivation packed into this video as I possibly can for you guys. First things first, I'm just taking one of my extended Swiffers and I'm gonna get all the dust and cobwebs and everything out of these corners and away from that front window because I'm going to clean that front window with the Swiffer stick. And yes, as you can tell, you can use 360 and just normal dusters on this stick and it all works just the same. And then any glass or stainless steel throughout this video will be done with the Method glass cleaner. If you have very tall windows or anything like that in your house and you struggle to reach them or you struggle to do your bathroom mirrors, try putting a microfiber on your Swiffer. It is a fantastic trick.
You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause
one of my absolute favorite products is a magic eraser. I don't care if it's store brand, Dollar Tree, Mr. Clean himself, I don't care. These things are fantastic. I use them to clean my doors, spots on my walls. I'm gonna use the light switches here in a minute. Use it on that to clean those. I even use it on the front entry table because it's white and it attracts so much dirt and there's always sticky stuff on it. And the magic eraser is the fastest and the best way I found to clean it.
I think I've waited all these years for you right here. But how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
Now moving into the kids' bathroom, they have thoroughly destroyed this thing, as you can tell. Declan, he still doesn't understand the concept of, 1, 2, 3 squares of toilet paper will do you. No, he'll use half a roll at one time and then just leave it dangling like that. And I don't know who the lazy person was that decided instead of changing the roll, they were gonna have 2 rolls of toilet paper just sitting there ready to go.
And days turn into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed every day, 24/7.
My kids refuse to change the toilet paper roll. I don't understand why. It's very easy. I've showed them how to do it 1,000 times, but yet they refuse to do it every single time. And while I'm over here, what I'm also going to do, that hand soap on the counter is just like a generic any time of the year soap. So I'm gonna switch it out for one of the ones I bought that was specific for summer. I think this is the pineapple coconut or something like that. I can't remember right now when I'm back editing this, but it smells amazing in there.
Yeah, every day, babe. Used to be scared of letting someone get close.
These are the 2 cleaners I'll be using in the bathroom, one obviously for the toilet and then the Kaboom for the entire vanity area.
So I let you in under my skin. I'm more free than I have ever been. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed every day.
The kids' bathroom, it's pretty small, so it's always a pretty quick clean when I'm in here. Sometimes I'll go a little bit deeper, bring out the scrub brush and scrub underneath the faucet head because that gets really nasty. But otherwise, the sink itself doesn't get too gross. The countertop doesn't get really nasty. It's mostly the toilet and the shower. And the way that shower is in there, it's got this little lip around the bottom between the wall and the tub itself. That gets a lot of the black mold if I'm not very careful. But otherwise, this bathroom is pretty much a quick clean. And I'm not one of those people that I don't mind cleaning. I really don't even mind the deep cleaning because to me, I want the clean house. I want the clean space. So I'm fine with putting in the little extra work to get that, so that way I have a clear head and I'm not worried about all the germs and everything being everywhere and all the chaos and clutter. So cleaning doesn't really bother me. But cleaning a toilet, I hate it. I don't know why, it is my most hated chore.
I will come running, babe. Every day. Yeah, every day, babe. Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever.
I really don't know. I don't understand why that is my most hated chore. I mean, you would think dishes because you do them all the time, or laundry because there's always so much of it, especially for a family our size, but no. It's just the toilet for me. I don't get it.
I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
This wallflower scent I bought last summer, and I bought the candle for that last summer. It is so nice, and it's very strong, but not in a bad way. Just, I love them both, but I can't leave the candle in the bathroom because of the kids, so my only option really is the wallflower.
Than I ever been. I would get up again.
I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum in here, but I'm not gonna do the floors in here until I do all of the tile. Later on in this video, you'll see that. And then when I walked out of the bathroom to go turn the camera off, that's when I saw the little red mark on my wall right there. So I will also be tackling that in just a minute.
Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get out, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again. I would get up again.
Front entryway is done, table, doors, window, all that. That's the bathroom door, we finished that. That is the boys' room that they handle, and that is Tristan's room. He handles on his own. The only thing left in this area, I have to find more of the dirty clothes. I have to start the rugs because I have them from both bathrooms. That is waiting there until I clean the other bathroom. So this area is already clean. Oh, whichever subscriber told me to put my dryer balls in a bag, thank you so much. I no longer have to chase these around. It's so saves so much time. I love it. But that's the next thing on the agenda. I'm going to start those rugs and whatever towels I find and then head into there to the girls' disaster.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting.
I've seen a lot of things recently, and one of my subscribers mentioned stop using fabric softener and switch it to white vinegar. So that's what I'm doing, but it's only been a few loads, so I can't really weigh in, but there are a lot of benefits to switching. So if you want to look that up, it is definitely worth it to switch from fabric softener to white vinegar. And this is the girls' disaster, and it was worse than this a couple days ago, if you can even imagine. But yeah, this is the current state of the girls' room that I'm going to help them tackle because they will never get this all done by themselves. And just the nightstand alone, I'm not even sure what half of that is. I know this front piece right here is pencil, and that is some kind of soda that my daughter spilled, which lets me know that light's been on for several days. So I did have to talk to Brianna about that. And the scissors in her bed. Not sure why I found scissors in her bed when I was making it, but that's also another random story for this video. Making bunk beds is such a struggle. I love them for the space saving that we get in this room, but just making these beds sucks. And they're low profile bunk beds, So you have a little bit of less space in there. So climbing in and trying to make this thing is just awful. I actually have to replace Declan and Aiden's bunk bed. They've got a black metal like rod bunk bed, but we got a notice in the email that it's being recalled. So we have to find them a new one, and I'm debating buying them black wood this time instead for the sturdy, but I definitely won't be doing low profile like the girls have. The only reason is because Gwen was so young when we bought this. Otherwise, I would rather have a normal size bunk bed because then you have the storage underneath. And then over to the nightstand, Magic Eraser again, and it took every bit of this off with no effort. Just make sure you're wetting your Magic Eraser and that you have some kind of rag to go behind it and pick up any of the residue or the wetness. That way it actually does its job fully and you don't have any leftover color or nothing like that. Like even you see that green spot right there. I don't know what that was, but when I first tried to get it off, it came off, but it left a little bit of green on the actual white. But the more I sat here and scrubbed at it for just a second or two, even the green stain was gone. Over here on this side of the room is all of the random toys, the kitchen stuff, the vanity stuff. Even Brianna's skates were over here. She had a backpack over here still, the potty, you name it. It was just a mess. And there was plenty of room in the closet. They do have baskets in their closet for organization. So that's where the majority of this stuff ended up. And of course the puppy had to come in and say hi to us and get in the way a little bit while we were still trying to organize. I'm a sucker for vacuum lines. To me, that is like the final step that says this room is clean, between the fresh smell and the vacuum lines. The girls' room isn't quite giving it to me anymore, which tells me it is time to break out the carpet cleaner, but our carpet cleaner kind of took a crap. So I do need recommendations for a good carpet cleaner because I need one that will handle pet hair. We do have 3 pets in the house, so that would also be a good added bonus if it's made for a home with pet hair. I told Brianna to pick a room spray. She wanted peppermint. I'm like, okay, well this week is 6 months till Christmas, so I guess it fits, but I really don't know why she picked a Christmas smell. For anyone curious what my current laundry products are, it is basically just a Tide Pod and some of the Unstoppables. And of course, I'm adding the white vinegar, not to every load, but definitely to the towels and any kind of linen and a toy right here in the laundry. That's just my life. But that is what I'm currently using as my laundry products. to move into the kitchen and the main living area, I'm going to do like a full-blown deep clean of this kitchen. I'm trying to give you guys as much content as I can. So if you are cleaning along with me, it'll be well over an hour. So if you do a power hour or however you want to do it, tons and tons of motivation for you guys in this video. And before it gets asked in the comments down below, no, I am not doing this from start to finish, just floating through my house. All of my kids are home with me today. I'm spending time with them, doing lunch, breakfast, everything in between. Yes, I'll be spending the entire day cleaning, but it is off and on and it is sporadic. And I will maybe spend a total of maybe 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on how deep I want to clean. But I'm not spending my entire day cleaning. It will look like that in the footage to you guys, but that's not how it is. I'm gonna empty the dishwasher and put everything away and take a moment right now to welcome anybody that is new to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing so far. If you do, I hope you consider subscribing and sticking around. My channel is a lot of fun. It's got tips, tricks, cleaning, homemaking, recipes. When the holidays come around, it's full-blown nuts around here. But it is a lot of fun over here. If you are enjoying this video, this is the type of content I make on the regular basis, not marathon videos. Most of mine usually stick around 20 to 30 minutes at most. So if that's more your thing, check out some of my older videos and please subscribe when you're done with the video today. While I was doing all the dishes, this is what these two were doing, just snuggling on the couch under a blanket. And I'm gonna mop my cabinets, and a lot of people have been asking me for clarification on what I use to mop my cabinets. For one, I do have a brand new head that I use that's for cabinets only. I put it on when I'm going to start and I take it off as soon as I'm done. Hot water, about a gallon, 1 Tide Pod, and 5 to 6 squirts of the power wash. That's literally all I use, and I make sure to mix it up really good with the mop head to make sure the pod is dissolved before I start cleaning my cabinets. But you'll see here, I'm switching out the one that I typically use for my floor on the mop, and then I will put the one that is cabinet specific only on it and get started. This right here is a good glimpse of how my house is while I clean all the time and whatever I do. My girls are right here trying to make some cupcakes. The puppy's trying to attack my mop, and I'm still working around all of it and being involved in everything that I can. So I don't just spend all day cleaning my house. I make sure to stop and do things with the kids and put the cleaning on the back burner, especially summer when they're home with me. I want to spend more time with them. I don't want to be cleaning and doing everything I have to do. Most of my dinners are either fast dinners or crock pot, something like that, where we can do as much as we want to do while they're on vacation before school goes back and we go back into that full-blown chaos time of the year. No, summer I like to relax.
I got so high on a low, that's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know, yeah, no, no, it's no more. patched up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh, na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn. But
It's been a while since I've moved everything off of the counters, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take everything off, spray them down real good, take out my little scraper, scrape down anything that's even remotely stuck on there, just give the counters a good deep clean, and then put all of the items back. I was gonna use antibacterial stuff on the counters and I decided I just didn't feel like it. So I'm just using the Rose Mrs. Meyer's, but typically I will use the Method Antibac or mix up some Lysol with water in a spray bottle, Mr. Clean, something antibacterial, but today I just didn't feel like it. So Mrs. Meyer's will do the trick for today.
hello, that's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. No, no. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. No, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know that you don't know, no us no more, no.
I'm gonna wipe everything down as I put it back. That way in case something is stuck on the bottom that I just didn't notice. And while I'm putting my Scentsy back, you'll see that I turn it on. And when the knife block goes back, I don't know what happened, but it blew. Just the bulb completely blew right there. As soon as I lifted up the rest of the cord, it popped the bulb.
No us no more, no, no. Yeah. It isn't hard to tell what you were thinking, babe. Your thoughts are only getting louder. While you are up in space, I sit here by myself. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away?
I love this tray in my kitchen. We use it multiple times every day, but it does get really gross in here. So I do have to wipe this down pretty frequently, but I love having a functional piece of decor on my counter instead of it being cluttered with just junk that you never touch. This thing gets used every day, multiple times a day. And I'm gonna deep clean the glass top. I'm going to use the Scrub Daddy Power Paste. You guys already know I love this product. It is getting to the end of it, so there is a little bit more graininess to it. It takes a bit more effort to wipe it off, but I mean, it's still worth it because it's a fantastic product. And a smile face for you guys, because I just had to, but I do like this product. There's a lot of people that think it's overhyped, and honestly, in some cases it can be, unless you're going to use it in multiple places, not just your glass top. I use it in my glass top, my stainless steel sink, and I've used it on my shower doors. The glass shower doors, they are so easy to clean with that product, and it does a fantastic job. So if you're going to use it all over, then yes, it's absolutely worth it. If you're just gonna use it for one spot, no, you could find something else that's easier. And not $10 a jar. You can buy baking soda and Dawn for your stainless steel sink, and it's so much cheaper and does just as great of a job.
Don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over. Oh.
Since I have the Power Paste out anyways, I'm going to scrub the stainless steel down as well. Just make sure when you're scrubbing your sink, if you have a garbage disposal sink, you want to get down there and clean that gasket up underneath it, because that's where a lot of germs, like if you have a smell coming from your sink, 9 times out of 10, it's that gasket and or your garbage disposal. So just make sure to clean that part really, really well. And then my faucet, for some reason, I think we have like really hard water or something, but you can see how gross it gets underneath my faucet head all the time. It can be 3 days and it will look like that. So I just use some power wash and a scrub brush and clean it off. but I don't know if it's the faucet head or if it's our water or a combination of the two, but either way, that thing always looks like that and shoots funny, and I have to clean it very frequently. And since I switched out the soap in the bathroom, I'm gonna take the lemon out and I'm gonna put the firecracker one in here for July because it's coming next week, but that way I've switched out both soaps for fun.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every seed.
I'm gonna admit right now, this white tray, I cannot remember the last time I wiped it down. I'm pretty sure it was when I put the green thing and the candle on there weeks and weeks ago. I really don't remember, and it was horrible. If you've watched any of my other cleaning videos, you know that I clean from top down. So since the counters and everything were done, now I'll do the stainless steel on the lower part of the kitchen, like the dishwasher and the range, and then I will move over to the stainless steel on the refrigerator. I love having a clean kitchen. It's just one of those happy moments for me. I spend a lot of my time in the kitchen, so when it is full-blown deep clean, that is one of my favorite things.
There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
As with the counters, once I scrub down the dining room table, I am going to scrub down all of the pieces of decor on this tray, put that back, and then I do have to refill the dog treats. They go in that little glass dish with the rose gold cover. That's just an old candle jar I've cleaned out and made it functional. It looked a lot better than the weird dog treat container that used to sit in this tray. And then you'll see Mako pop his little head in here because he knew I was playing with his treats and he had to have one.
Baby, we should start living now.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around.
The couch is a spot in our house that I have to fix multiple times a day because either the dog or the kids or a combination of the two will mess up the house constantly. At this point of the day, it was pretty late in the afternoon, but I still had to fix the couch pillows and the blankets probably a good 7 times before bed that night.
Something about you get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
You guys have seen my house. I have tile from the front to the back. The only place in it that has carpet are the bedrooms. So this is my question for anyone that has a Bissell Crosswave or the Tineco, or however you pronounce that company, or any of the ones that is a duo of a vacuum and a mop in one machine. I wanna know if they're good, if they're worth it, which one you have. I wanna know all of the ins and outs because I do plan to get one either on an Amazon sale or wait till Black Friday, but I plan to get one because doing these floors is absolutely atrocious and so time consuming. And if I had one of those, I would only have to mop, like full blown bring out the bucket and everything on a rare occasion instead of how frequently I have to now. And speaking of mopping, today's mopping, I'm going to use the Ajax. It is the blue one. I found this at the Dollar Tree. It is fantastic. I've used this cleaner all over my house before. I tried it in my Dollar Tree videos, one of them back then. I might try and link that down below. Such a great cleaner.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing.
So much tile. It takes forever to mop this tile, but it is so worth it when it's all clean. And one thing I like about the Ajax cleaner is it doesn't streak. The tile doesn't feel weird. It doesn't have any weird marks, nothing. It just cleans and picks up all the dirt beautifully. You might be wondering why Mako is not trying to eat my mop. Look in Gwen's hand over here to the right of the screen. She has a cookie. He's torn between my mop and her cookie, but he's gonna follow her around more than me. But in a minute, he's gonna eat my mop because her cookie's gone.
I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love.
Like I said earlier, I'm doing this in waves. Now it is after dinner and I'm gonna start working on the master bedroom and bathroom and a crap ton of laundry I have to fold.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes.
Into the shower, once I get all the toys out of here, all the bottles off the shelves, I'm going to spray this down so the cleaner can sit on it. I'm just gonna use the same one I used in the front bathroom and let it sit for a while I go and clean the master bedroom. And I'm also going to put the toilet bowl cleaner in too, so that can sit for a while as well.
I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love
My children destroyed my room. Like, their tablet and Switch are on my bed. The blankets are everywhere. There's clothes, a dog bowl, toys out the butt, all over my floor. Gwen's potty, a plate. It's all because of that little thing right here, the shopping cart. Gwen has a bunch of toys that live in it, and she spilled it all over my room. And then the dresser, yeah, that's just my fault.
Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper.
The white top sheet, if you guys watched a few videos back, you saw the big scratch in the middle of it. So we threw that one away, but we do still have the white bottom sheet. This gray one, it's very soft and comfortable, so we don't mind it. I don't really mind the mismatch either because it matches my pillows. But my white sheet set that I love off of Amazon, they don't have the white in stock for me to replace it. So I did order some Amazon Basic that had really great reviews. They'll be here in a couple days. I'm gonna try those out. I'll let you guys know how they are compared to my other white set, but that is getting replaced and fixed this coming week.
Laugh out loud. Laugh out.
And yes, this is my same gray throw blanket that's got the holes in it, but they're still not that bad, thank goodness. He hasn't destroyed it that much further, but I will still do this throw blanket on our bed to stop Mako's nails from ruining our comforter. The floor wasn't too bad once I divided it up. I used the shopping cart to pick up all of her toys. I made a pile for the dog toys, a pile for the laundry, and then a small little pile for trash. And it cleaned up really, really quickly actually, because the majority of it was actually crap that does go in that shopping cart.
Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, deep down. And
As far as the dresser goes, it had a few small little things that didn't belong up there, and the rest was laundry from when I folded a couple days ago. There was a few things that were mine, and then mostly Declan's socks and like one or two other things of his and a few things of Gwen's. But once I got the laundry cleared off there, it was good.
And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light.
I'm using peony in my room. I'm not in the mood for Christmas quite yet. I'm ready for summer to stick around just a little bit longer because I'm not ready for the chaos of back to school and fall, even though that is my absolute favorite time of year. I'm not ready.
Your heart is not a lie. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall. And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes.
My stick for the bathroom, I had to change the head. It is the best thing for cleaning the bathroom that I can still recommend a million times over is this Clorox thing. It is a Clorox tile and tub scrubber, and you could change out the head. You could put a Lysol or a Clorox wipe on it, and it has little clip spots and everything. It makes it so easy to clean my shower, the kids' tub, the full 9 yards. I love that stick.
I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it got me at a low.
This video is full of subscriber recommendations. This stuff right here, Barkeeper's Friend, I was told for that area I have a problem with right down there by my shower glass doors to try Barkeeper's Friend. But she didn't reply back and let me know if she meant the soft scrub or the powder. So I bought the soft scrub to try. It was fantastic. Is it 100% better? No. But is it better than any product I've found so far for down there? Absolutely. You do have to wipe it off really well though to make sure you don't leave any of that behind, because Barkeeper's Friend is one of those things you do have to rinse off, but so good.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
And scrubbing another toilet. I'm not gonna have you guys watch me do the extensive clean on that, so we're gonna move on to the countertops. First things first, I'm going to put the toothbrushes in peroxide. You guys know that I do that, because that way they'll be getting clean and then they won't get any of the Windex or Method or anything I'm spraying in here. They won't get it on them. The bath toys are covered in just gross. I can't tell if there's mold inside these ducts or not. So they are going out. The only thing that survived was the cup and the orange and the comb that was in there. Everything else made it to the trash.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
For a little while now, I've been trying out Epsom salt in the bottom of my toothbrush holder because it was recommended a long time ago, and it's not bad. It does help keep the inside of the toothbrush holder clean. It does keep the inside of the toothbrush holder clean a whole lot easier, and you don't have to use much. This is a 1-pound bag, and I've had it for a while because you just need about a ½ inch to an inch in the bottom of this thing, and that's it. But I do have one problem with it right here. When your toothbrush goes in there damp, it hangs on. So right at the end of your toothbrush, there's always just little bits of salt. It's just a nitpicky thing. It does help, but that bothers me a little bit.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you, and you got me too.
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me?
Filming my bathroom is always so difficult, and I hate that with you guys because I have to move the camera or you guys get it half cut off, and moving the camera, it still doesn't help because then it gets bumped and it's in the way. But I am doing the floors now. I'm just gonna vacuum all over and then use the exact same mop bucket from the main floors in here to clean these floors really well, over by the toilet and back by the shower where you see me now all the way out. But you don't see me put the rugs back in because at this point they were finishing up in the dryer and I completely forgot to film the part of putting the rugs back in both bathrooms.
Maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn.
I said I had a ton of laundry to fold, and I wasn't lying, and at this point there was still another load in the dryer. So this wasn't even all of it, but as per usual, I'm gonna sort it out into kids, adults, and towels, and then give my older kids their clothes, and I will fold mine, my husband's, Declan's, Gwen's, and any towels or linen. I handle that part.
If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be?
All kitchen towels get rolled. I've showed you guys that before, and I use that exact same technique on all of the beach towels, because that way in case we're going to the pool or the beach or whatever we're doing, they don't come undone. So that way I could just throw them in the beach bag or throw them in the back of my car or wherever we're using them, and they stay more compact and I don't have to worry about them unraveling and being a big giant mess. My intention for this video was to give you guys at least an hour, if not an hour and a half, of straight brand new content of cleaning my house start to finish. I do not know how I only managed to get 49 minutes of content for you guys, and yet I did clean my house from front to back. I don't know what I missed or what happened there, but what I decided to do was go ahead and throw 4 of my favorite videos from last summer to give you guys so much more cleaning motivation at the end of this video. But thank you guys so much for already watching up to this point. I appreciate you all being here more than you know, and I hope you got tons of motivation from this first part of this video and even more from the next part that starts right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm going to do a 1-hour speed clean. So if you don't know what that is, basically you set a timer for 1 hour and you see just how much you can accomplish in that time frame. It is just fantastic and it feels so great to see how much you get done. So if you haven't done one, I highly recommend. But without any further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on in. Timer is started, hair is going up, and the first thing I'm gonna do is walk around and collect all of the laundry so that way I can go ahead and get a load started.
That I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about. Loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without.
For this load, I'm just gonna do the same basic stuff I always do, my Tide Pod and my scent beads. I do not do fabric softener unless it's sheets or towels.
Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I'll lose my mind if you don't get his suit. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm
This is the current state of my bathroom counter, and it has been Attack of the Pokemon cards day. You will see it in several places throughout this video. I don't know why, but they were everywhere. My daughter's makeup was still on my bathroom counter. Just a clustered mess, and like all of these things are from the girls taking off their makeup they're playing with.
I want your love, I need your love, 'cause I'm never gonna get enough. Can't say I'm hurting, baby, but I don't feel too good. It's like I'm burning lately.
I'm gonna try and get everything organized into where it goes. Now this cabinet that I'm working in right here, I've organized it. I showed you guys the video for that. The cabinet over here to my right, I have not organized, and it is a mess. So I do still have to redo that one and figure out what I'm doing under there, because I can't even find half the things I need. Now I'm just gonna take all the trash away, take an antibacterial wipe, and get these counters wiped down really good. And then I will also be working on the glass, and the fastest way to do the glass is the e-cloths. So that is what I'll be doing in here. Since the peroxide was out, I'm gonna go ahead and soak our toothbrushes in here and then wet the e-cloth and wring it out really, really well before I start on the glass. Yeah, don't judge. This is my daughter's potty. I'm using it as a stool because of short girl problems. I can't reach the glass on the top unless I have some kind of stool, and I'm gonna use her potty today.
Tell me
Moving into the guest bathroom, I just really have to do the sink and clean that part down, take out the trash, refill the toilet paper, but I've already scrubbed the toilet recently as well as I did the shower, so I don't have to worry about anything on this side. I do have to clean this organization bin. You can see the toothpaste right there all over it, and if you look in the drawers, they just need to be wiped down real good. Same method as before, just using the antibacterial wipes in here, and then I'm gonna go in the drawers and take all of their toothbrushes out and soak them as well.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want.
I don't know what it is about the younger kids and their toothpaste, but for some reason Declan's and Gwen's was everywhere. Tristan's drawer was basically clean, Aiden's drawer, Brianna's drawer, they weren't bad, but the two toddler drawers were just a nightmare, and I do help them and some of the older kids help them, so I really do not understand how it got to this level.
I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly.
Since I had to fully dump the trash can, I am gonna refill the scent beads in here before I put a new bag in.
Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better. I don't fit.
And then the last thing I'm gonna do in here is just rinse the peroxide out of their toothbrushes and put them out to dry before I put them back in their drawers. Into the living room, my daughter played with the pet toys again. There's controllers and blankets everywhere. Over here on the mantle, it is just a wreck as usual. It is a catch-all. And then over to the dining room table as well. This was breakfast and just crumbs everywhere.
Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box.
You can tell by my face here, more Pokemon cards. I can't get it. It was just an attack of them today.
Be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
If you follow my Instagram, this was a gift from my mom. I am in love and so ready for fall.
You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive.
If you have yet to pick up a pair of plastic scrapers off of Amazon, they're like $4. You seriously need to. I use these things all over my house. They are so helpful in getting up kids stuck on crud. It is amazing.
You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait. Can I be
Not much time left. I'm gonna try my best to get as much of this kitchen done as possible. I don't know how far I'll get, maybe just unloading and reloading the dishwasher, but even the smallest little progress is better than none.
motivation? Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Life is hard the way it is, but with you it's easier. Follow me into the night, without you I'm falling deep.
off, but I was getting a phone call right in the middle of it. So I just used that as my timer going off. So yeah, it went off. I just didn't get to show it to you guys this time. These right here that I'm undoing, I just got them from Sam's. They're non-breakable. My kids have been taking my mason jars and just kind of cracking them and everything. So I'm not dealing with that anymore. I got them plastic and clear plastic because they will leave drinks with like this much sitting in them on the counter because they just couldn't see how much was left and they just kind of left them. So this way I can see and be like, oh, hey, you know, finish that instead of being so wasteful. And I'm gonna show you something else that they do that drives me crazy here in a second. But, you know, it's kid life. All right, does anyone else's kids do this crap? Like, seriously, there's like 2 sips left in the sweet tea and it got put back and that's completely empty. Like, what is that about? But, you know, that's mom life, I guess. But now as far as power hour goes, I think I got a good amount done. I didn't get to hand wash the few things I need to do back here, but right now I'm pumped up, I'm good to go. So I'm gonna keep cleaning on my house, but even if you do your power hour and you're done, you just don't wanna do anymore, that's good. Just try power hour if you haven't. They are so fantastic because you get a really good sense of accomplishment on cleaning your home and you'll be surprised. I have done front to back on my house before in the hour. It all just depends on the condition. Now, obviously if my house was a complete train wreck like my kids do some days, that ain't gonna happen, but still, it's good. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today is a get it all done type of video. We've got errands to run. I gotta go get my groceries. I gotta go, oh, and that's my kids going out to the car with my husband. I have to go to Sam's, get all of our meat for the month, so I'll show you how we do that for our family. We are a family of 7, and I'm gonna show you our calendar for the month, cleaning, all kinds of stuff, so just stick around if that sounds good. Subscribe if you're not already, and let's get started. I showed you guys months and months ago that I did a calendar for the month for groceries. Well, around like February, I kind of died off and I just started picking it back up for last month, and I'm gonna show you the one for this month. And this is so easy for grocery shopping. Literally, you just go over and go off your list. It's perfect, makes life so easy. So I am going slightly themed, but this is for the month. This is the week I am shopping for. So I know exactly how much chicken I have to buy for the entire month and everything. It just makes it so much easier. We are currently unloading and then I'll show you everything we got, but I was gonna film in the stores. It was chaos, so that definitely didn't happen. This is a mixture from Walmart and Sam's, and then back there I've got Five Below, and that is just a few things from Marshall's. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just run down some Pirate Booty, some of that. This right here goes with that big old bag of chips, pretzels, things like that. All of this is for dinners this week. We're going to do fajita sheet pan. This is for a ham and potato soup. We have breakfast for dinner one night. That back there is for shepherd's pie, things like that. And then some more cereal. Oh, and we're also having a breakfast dinner right now. Pancakes with that. I need more of this because it's just delicious. And then a few little snacks. These are for Reese Cup s'mores. If you haven't tried that, so good. Put this as the place of the chocolate. Need more Tide Pods, more milk, like always. Sam's was completely out of chicken, none whatsoever. So I had to buy these at Walmart. I'm gonna separate these out for the freezer, and then I have beef behind me. Clothes are always great at Sam's. They're good quality and ridiculously cheap. So each kid got like an activewear shorts set in there. And then Five Below is just random junk, like more coloring books and things like that. So that's all that is. My fruit containers broke, so just FYI, Marshalls and TJ Maxx are a good place to get those, and they are fantastic. Continuing with Sam's, my husband picked up this big old thing of tater tots and waffle fries because I picked up the knockoff of the Chick-fil-A chicken. This stuff, don't sleep on it. It is amazing. And then hot dogs, a big old bag of frozen fruit for smoothies. Here is our meat for our beef. Mexican cheese because we have to, pizza rolls, more cereal. Declan picked that one, and then these reheat so well, so we got those for lunches for the kids. That's gonna do as far as all the grocery haul goes. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. The baby just laid down for a nap. We were gonna go to the pool and it just started raining, so I'm not really sure what's next. Probably some cleaning. I always get asked how we save money on meat for a family our size, and I always buy our meat in bulk. Typically at Sam's, I buy the big, huge pack of chicken that I can get 3 meals out of. These I can only get 2 for each one, but still it's a lot cheaper at $1.99 a pound versus $3.99 a pound for the smaller pack. So this is one way. And then we made the investment for the Food Saver. Best thing in the world. It has saved us so much money in the long run. It even came with bags, so I have yet to have to buy bags because, hang on, it also came with a roll, which I haven't touched yet either. So it comes with what you need for a little while. And then they do sell this piece on its own. So if you don't want to do this whole thing, you get one of these and buy the bags that have this thing on it right here, and you're good to go. Before freezing, most of the time I will cut this extra crap off, but that's mostly in winter because I use the crock pot a lot, and I will just take this straight from the freezer and throw it in the crock pot. Most of my chicken in summer goes on the grill and gets thawed out, so I'll just cut this off then. So change of plans again. The rain did stop. It's gone away for about 2 hours. So we are gonna take the kids to the pool, and I wanna show you guys a really cool mom hack real fast. My toddlers hate having sunscreen put on their face, but I do it now with a foundation brush. I've done this for like 2 or 3 summers now, but it just helps so much with my kids not screaming at me.
And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
All right, we're back from the pool. I'm just gonna have messy hair for the rest of this. Just gonna have to deal. But I'm gonna start on dinner before I get into anything else. I'm not really sharing the recipe. I'll put it down in the description box if this is actually good, but I've never made this version before. It is a ham, potato, corn chowder. So I'm gonna put it together, show it all to you guys. But if it's good, the recipe will be down below.
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the
It's not bad, but I'm definitely not sharing this recipe because I have had better ham and potato soups, so. So you saw the little bit of dishes that I have waiting for me. They're all sitting there with the Dawn on them, so I'm just gonna wait for that. And I'm actually gonna work on this mess back here.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free.
husband's watching a loud show, so I'm gonna talk really fast, but all these counters are like really gross, so I'm gonna steam clean those and try and steam clean the top of this to finish off the kitchen. Kitchen's done, kids are almost ready for bed, but I do want to get this cleaned up because it's really bad again with the cat, and vacuum this front hallway before they go to bed.
They keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving.
Well, it is almost 10 p.m. and I've got kids to put to sleep. It's summer, so we let them stay up a little later. But I still have this basket of clothes to fold, and that's the last thing on my to-do list anyways. So I got it all done today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be packed full of cleaning motivation because I have things all over my house that are driving me nuts, like my kids' closet with all of their school supplies and things like that. It is a disaster in there. I have to do something about it because it's driving me crazy, as well as several things around the house that just need to get done. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Before I show you our first project and major disaster of the day, if this is your first time to my channel or you just haven't done it yet, please hit that red subscribe button so you guys can stick around for all the cleaning motivation that you guys will need. And now, on to the mess. Fair warning. Okay. Floor is covered in stuff. I'm not even sure what's in those drawers anymore. This we use for board games. This at least has stayed, you know, organized, and up there has stayed organized. Past that, this shelf, that shelf that you can't even really see, and then everything down below is just awful. Because this closet's only one door wide, it's very hard for me to film and show you guys me doing it at the same time. But all the games are up there. It's a mess, but there's nothing I can do. I have all the books going here. I've got more I gotta bring out. And then all of this is going to be school stuff and learning. Next round of progress. All the books are lined up, and there was space for these two magazine holders. One has all of the learning books in it, and one has all the coloring books. Now I just gotta make sense of this mess. Alright, this is now done. As I said, the games are just a mess. I'm not worried about that. But then all of the books and all the learning books and coloring books. And then down here is all of the crayons and stuff like that. Paints, Play-Doh, bubbles, learning stuff that won't fit down there in the cart. That's got spare paper, spare notebooks, all kinds of random school supplies. Then this is like pens and scissors and glue sticks and stuff. And we have 0 pencils in the house, so I have to fix that when school supplies come back. But the closet is officially cleaned back up. While I was working on cleaning out that little closet, the doorbell rang and my toaster was delivered. We've been using a broke toaster for more months than I'm even close to proud of for a family our size. So I'm gonna show you the broke one and then unbox this. Here is our very used toaster. It is not in good condition whatsoever, but we've had this thing for years and it held up fantastic. Like, it doesn't even have the crumb catcher doors anymore. They have gone who knows where, but this is why we had to replace it. Let me see if I can get to focus. See this bar right here? Well, it's broken and bent down there in the bottom, so you can't even use this side. So we don't use this side to light that one. So we've just been using the 2 slice for months. Old Faithful looking all nasty. Same toaster, just years later, but same toaster. Beautiful. And everything where it's supposed to be. Declan saw a new toaster. He wants toast, but before I even do that, I'm literally gonna crank it up with nothing in it and just burn off any brand new plastic or gross smell from being in a box. The next thing we're gonna work on is my laundry room. Now, we are still in the works of updating this and completely changing it, putting more shelves in and all that, but I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to clean all this up when we do that, and it's taking too long to get to that project on our list of house stuff, so I'm not waiting anymore. I'm at least doing something to fix the chaos in here. Here's a closer look at the mess that we are dealing with, and I still have candles and decor back behind all those bottles right there. That's why they're all pushed forward, plus I'm too short, so I need them to be right on the edge or I can't reach them. I am not even sure about what 75% of that is in that bucket. And then there is no space up there for any of this stuff. So I have to make the space now. And I also use this rack right here just to hang my laundry instead of taking it in my room and hanging it in the closet to dry, because I don't have a rack in here. I do plan on putting one either on this wall or this wall over here. That way they can hang and not from the shelf, but I don't have that yet.
You
Now I'm gonna move out into the kitchen and dining room area, clean up the snack area where the kids just had their toast because they want to try out the new toaster so bad, and also work on the stainless steel in here.
I left things unsaid, and you cannot forget how my mistakes haunt us, but do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes.
Cleaning this just reminded me of a question I had for you guys. Now, if you watch my recent videos, you know that my tiered tray over there warped. I don't really necessarily know if I want to put another tiered tray out. The holidays are coming soon. I mean, we're still a couple, 2-3 months away before decorating, but I'm debating if instead of doing a tiered tray, if I just want to do like a tray. So, like over on my dining room table, I'll show you, but I don't know if I want to do something like this or a tiered tray. And also, I don't even know if I want to keep things like this sitting on my counter anymore because they're just a clutter magnet. But something like this, just a one-tiered tray, obviously with a few more things in it than this, but over in the kitchen instead of a tiered tray. But just let me know what you think, because I was looking back at some old pictures and stuff the other day, and I had 2 of those cake stands on my counter, and I had flowers in the middle, and my island just looked so cluttered. And I'm trying to figure out if maybe I shouldn't even have one of those over there and just put flowers in the middle, and then like a tiered tray or a single tray in the corner. The cleaning portion is done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move into dinner real fast, short and sweet. Just gonna show you guys the steps for a very easy, kid-friendly, family-friendly summer dinner. So don't worry, it's gonna be short and sweet in case you wanna stick around for the recipe part. As per usual, mine is doubled, so just ignore half of this. But you're gonna need chicken, any kind, breast, tenders, thighs, your choice, some garlic, a lemon, half a stick of butter, 1 cup of broth, and a little bit of flour for your chicken, salt and pepper, and that's it. Pat all your chicken, dry a little bit, salt and pepper the chicken, garlic powder the chicken, and then you're gonna dredge every bit of it in the flour. In case you don't know what I mean by dredge, you take your chicken, put it in the flour, pat it in, flip it over, pat it some more, just make sure the whole thing is covered in the flour like that. Next thing, skillet big enough for all of your chicken, heat it to about medium-high. 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, depending if you're doing as much chicken as me, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter, depending again on how much chicken you're doing. Move all the butter and oil around, and then add all of your chicken into the pan. I hate overcrowding a pan, but for this recipe I kind of have to because I have to make a sauce in here, so I just need 1 pan and done. Cook your chicken about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, and then take it out of the pan and remove any oil that remains. Make sure your chicken is all the way cooked before you remove it from the pan, and then go ahead and zest your lemon. In the pan, with all the good little brown bits, you're going to want 2 teaspoons of garlic for 1 round of chicken. 1 cup of chicken broth for the 1 round of chicken. And then the juice of 1 normal sized lemon, but because mine are massive, it would only be half, but I'm doubling, so it's 1 big lemon. Bring this to a simmer and let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll move on. Add half a teaspoon of the zest or 1 teaspoon if you're doing as much chicken as I am. 3 tablespoons or 6 if you're doing double like me. Put the chicken back in the pan. Coat the top of the chicken in the sauce that's not submerged. Let it sit in there for like 3 or 4 minutes and you're done. And there it is, all plated up. I just did some rice pilaf and some steamed broccoli. Put a little piece of lemon on top and drizzled some more of the sauce on, but there you go. All right, but that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it gave you tons of motivation to get some random crap done around your house, because it's pretty much what I did, was all of the most random projects in my house today. But again, I appreciate you all so much. Give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, my name is Rachel from Rach Plus 5. Today I am doing a get it all done vlog. I've got a whole bunch of things just to knock off of my checklist. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. If that sounds like something you'd like, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, stick around, and let's get started. Before I start actually going through the checklist and showing you guys what we're gonna be doing, I have switched over recently. I haven't really been liking my iced coffee, so I've been switching over to iced chai lattes like Starbucks, and the kitty is coming to say hello. Hi guys. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Having her water while I make my tea. I showed this back in fall, but if you like the iced chai lattes from Starbucks, it is literally just a concentrate for chai latte. This is the brand that they supposedly use, and this one is delicious, and 2% milk. That's literally it with ice. According to online, you can use the markings on the cup for the grande one. This is obviously bigger than the grande, so the lines aren't gonna match, but I'll show you the picture in a second. But literally it just says 4 pumps, which is equivalent to 1/3 of a cup in. So you see it doesn't match my lines. 1 cup of the milk, which actually does take it to the second line, and then ice. And then I put my ice to where the liquid comes to that top line, and then just throw my straw in there, mix it around, and I'm good. And then I can always add more if I want to fill the whole cup. It's just however you want to do it. But that's the good part about doing it at home. If you want a stronger chai flavor, just use more of the concentrate. These boxes are only like $3 at Target, and I've used this the entire week, and I still have about to there in the box. So they last you a while, and it's a lot cheaper doing it this way. If you guys have been around for a while, you know I am a sucker for a checklist. So here is what I'll be handling today. And this one's at the bottom list just in case I get a hold of it. And I just found something else to add to the list. Not sure why, but last night at like 10:30, I was cleaning out closets and shredding paperwork. So I have to clean this mess up. And the reason I have to work on the living room is because my daughter decided to play with all of the pet toys. So that's on the list. You hear that? That's what she wants, and she heard it while I was cleaning up. In my last video, I talked about my couch and about how gross and nasty it gets, and that I bought a steamer. For one, I bought the steamer on extreme sale because of all the stores competing with Prime Day deals, so I got that sucker for like half off. So yes, of course I bought it. For two, you spend quite a lot of money on your couches, so we should take better care of them. This is how I'm justifying buying that steamer. My couch is just slightly over a year old, and look at all of the crap on it from having my kids. I mean, there's 5 kids that use this, plus my husband and myself, the dog, the cat, everybody. So this drives me nuts, and I'm gonna fix that. So let's just give this thing one real good before shot. There is all of the grossness. Here is my new little monster. I can't show you the actual front because that's where they stuck the packing label with my name and everything. So, but here is what it is. This thing is stupid easy to use, but I gotta get her out of my way, clean the rest of the couch, and then I'll check back in. I did just this one half over here, but I mean, you can already see a big difference. But I want this to dry so I can see what it looks like compared to that. But one thing I will note, I've used almost the entire clean tank, and that's just nasty. Just the one half. Look at the color of that. Just absolutely disgusting. So yeah, think your couch isn't dirty? Find out. I'm still waiting for the couch to dry, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put dinner in the crock pot and I'm gonna share it with you guys. It's cracked chicken. If you've ever had it, it is amazing. It's not the most healthy recipe, but it is super easy and very delicious. One note, I don't always use these liners, but I will use it if it's something I know is gonna really, really stick to my crock pot. I'm just not gonna deal with it and I'm gonna use a liner, but that's up to you. In there, I've got 3 chicken breasts. Yes, they are frozen. Either way, thawed, frozen, your choice. Bag of ranch. A block of cream cheese. I do it in cubes just because you want to get it all over in there. Lid on. Low for 6, high for 4. Moving on to the next item on the checklist, and that was the new pots. If you saw one of my former videos, I was talking about the warranty claim on our pots because they claim to be dishwasher safe and they definitely weren't. I have them sitting right here. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looked like after just 2 rounds in the dishwasher, and there is one in between that's even, you know, a mix of the 2 that was in there once, but it claimed it. It wasn't. I handled the warranty claim, and what we got as our replacement were these. So they told me I can keep these, trash these, donate these, do what I want with them. So now I have to clean all the new pots and figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, and the whole 9 yards. I don't necessarily have to throw any of the pots out or donate them because they still cook well. They're just not pleasing to look at and definitely cannot be thrown in that dishwasher again. So, I mean, now I just gotta decide. And also that is not the same brand of pots because we were worried that if there is something wrong with these, you know, the same set would be the same issue. So we did go with a fully different brand. I do have space up there for the new lids, so that's not a problem. But down here, I could probably stack the new big one with this, but there's not a whole lot of space here because I bought this separate really large skillet for my family, which this brand is the new brand up there. This one, not these. And then this is the really bad dishwasher pan. This one is second. That one is awful. So I really don't know what stays and what goes. So basically what I decided to do, I'm gonna keep the old set back there just in case there's a problem with the new pans. It's very rare, but it still can be. I'm gonna put the new lids up there, stack the new big pan inside that, and then just put all the other new ones over here where the old ones were. No clue where I'm storing this now.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your...
Pots are clean, about to dry all those and get them put away. And then I am resorting to different measures for the couch because it's taking longer to dry than I want. So now I'm gonna dry it this way. And as per usual, my kids like to give me an extra mess when I've already cleaned the mess. So all these little toys have just been thrown out here and some shoes. And anyone else have Pokemon obsessed children and have Pokemon cards all over your house?
Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't.
One might ask, what's the deal with all the sweets? We throw all the stuff up there that the kids have to ask for, and then I will just buy some stuff, throw it up there, and then kind of forget that I bought it. None of this is old, none of it's outdated. It just was too much of a cluster, and now I do have to organize what's going on. But if you are, you know, a festive person, red, white, and blue Hershey bars, those are around. And these things, if you have not tried these things yet, they are so good. It's like little mini nerd ropes, delicious. And they also make red, white, and blue Sour Patch Kids in a big old bag. I found this at Aldi for like $4 and change. I've seen it at $5 Below. But yeah, if you want to be a little extra patriotic with your kids, they have that too. This right here has just put a huge damper on cleaning the playhouse. It's around this corner. I'm not even going in there. I'll show you from the window. But yeah, huge downpour. This thing right here getting just downpoured on. In there, it has a whole bunch of like toy food and stuff like that. It's a water table, sand table little combo, but I have to fix the pavilion because the wind has been messing it up, and I have to clean all of that. But yeah, that's off the agenda today.
They keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try.
Here's before, and then these are the ones I did that are dry. So you can really see a difference. You can see the lines still in it, so I'm assuming if I vacuum it, that will correct itself. But those 4 cushions and those 2 big cushions have been cleaned. So yeah, huge difference between the 2. And that part of the couch is done. And then I redid this bottom part to see if I can get the lines out of it. Fans going, so right now it looks fantastic. And that is gross, nasty tank number 2. Absolutely disgusting. Gonna move on to the dessert so that way it's ready for tonight. And I'm making a very simple banana pudding. I'm not doing anything too elaborate. This is just the way my mom used to do it when I was growing up, and it is just the instant vanilla pudding, bananas, and vanilla wafers. Really, really simple. I only cut up 1 banana at a time. My kids like them very, very thin. And then you're going to need 4 cups of milk for 2 boxes of this. Beat it for about 2 minutes, maybe 3. And then I typically use a glass bowl, but for right now, just with the kids, I'm gonna use this plastic one. And then you're gonna layer cookies in the bottom, layer bananas, put some of the pudding, and keep going until you just run out of stuff. See, there's layer 1 of cookies and bananas. And there's the second layer of cookies and bananas on top of the pudding. And there is the last layer of bananas and cookies and just the right amount of pudding to cover it. There's the pudding. Can't really see the layers from the side like that, but it will just get the lid and go in the fridge for at least an hour, but you know, 2 or 3 is best. I love it. It looks so much better. That little machine is super easy. The actual cleaning time was less than half an hour. The drying time took longer than that, but still so easy to get the whole couch clean and looking like that. I haven't seen it look like that since it was maybe a month or 2 old. And then the pillow covers back there, they're covering those old nasty white and gray ones that have been sitting on my couch. Those are just some pillow covers I found. It was a pack of 2 for $7.99 on Amazon. Now I will say the pack of 2 is actually $9.99, but there is a 20% off coupon, which makes it $7.99, and there are tons of different colors. There was a navy blue I almost went with. There's a yellow, a pink, you name it, but y'all know me with Buffalo Check, so of course I had to make summer colors work for that too.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you.
Back to the dinner. The chicken is cooked all the way through. I took it out and you can shred it with a fork, but I am way too lazy for that. And this is much faster.
Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better.
20-second video, 3 chicken breasts. Yep. Mix the chicken back into the cream cheese that's in there. Take some real bacon pieces. This is a 2.5 ounce bag. It says to use the whole thing, but use it at your discretion, or you can also use bacon that you cook and crumble yourself. And then you need to use a 2-cup bag of cheddar. I don't have cheddar, so I'm using Mexican style, but I mean, you could do this any way you want. But just give it a good mix and then put your lid back on, cook it for another 10 to 15 minutes, and then serve it up. We are serving ours up on hamburger buns tonight and doing cracked chicken sandwiches. But you don't have to make sandwiches out of this. You can put it over rice, over mashed potatoes. I've done it even with adding pasta to it, but when I do that, I do recommend you adding a little more liquid to it. Hi, Bree. Some kind of chicken stock or some kind of even milk will help, but it will dry it out really bad if you don't add some more liquid if you are putting this with pasta. Dinner is done and there is not much cleanup thanks to that liner, but like I said earlier, you don't have to use those. If you don't want the extra plastic or waste in your life, just skip it. You don't have to use those. It's just a preference I do when I know something's going to really badly stick and gonna be really hard to clean. Other than that, I don't have much left to do. The only thing I didn't get to on my checklist was the guest bathroom, but I will handle that tomorrow. For right now, I am going to go ahead and say goodnight, take care of my kids, get them showered and all that ready for bed, and play as a family. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.